In this video, I'm going to finally learn the rules of baseball. Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. This is the place where I react to music, media, sports, anime, anything related to popular culture. I'll watch it with an open mind and give you my 100% honest reaction to it. And if you could please hit that like button early, I'd really appreciate it. Now, this is a video that I should have reacted to months ago, way back when. Actually, to be honest, now that I think about it, it's probably quite good that I've chosen now to react to this, just because when I first started reacting to baseball videos, it was on the recommendation of people in the comment sections. So if I would have watched this video back then, my real desire to learn about the game may not have been as strong as it is now. It's only after learning about the different types of throws, the different types of pitches, from knuckleballs to curveballs, fastballs, seeing the athletic ability of the players, the kind of jumps they can make, the kind of catches from all angles, seeing the passion that the guys have, from managers getting ejected, getting thrown out of games for disagreeing with the umpires and things like that. It's things like that and all of those experiences that have really made me want to learn more about the game. And I've mentioned this a few times. I used to play rounders when I was a kid. Even though the concept of rounders and baseball are quite similar in the sense that you're hitting the ball, then you're running around the bases, I'm aware that baseball is far more complex than rounders, and there's just no way that by watching the game I would probably get a grasp of all of the rules. I doubt that. I needed to watch a video like this to really get those rules firmly cemented in my mind before I then go and choose a team and start following the league properly as a fan. So yeah, let's go. This is going to be me learning the rules of baseball. Finally, let's do it.
Nin explains the rules of baseball. Baseball is an American sport and is played with 2 teams of 40 players in Major League Baseball,
2 teams of 40
with 9 players
okay.
taken to the field at any one time.
Okay.
The object of the game is for your team to score more runs than the opposing team.
More runs.
To score a run, a player must hit the ball between the foul lines and run across the 3 bases and back to home. A hit outside these lines is classed as a foul ball and the batter is not allowed to run. The essence of the game is between the pitcher of one team against the batter of the other team.
I see.
As mentioned before, the batter's job is to hit the ball between the foul lines, but the pitcher's job is to get the batter out by throwing into the strike zone. This is an imaginary box that's the width of home plate and roughly between the batter's armpits and knees. If the pitcher throws the ball through this area, it's a strike. If the batter swings and misses any ball, it's also a strike. If the batter hits the ball outside the foul lines, this can be a first or second strike only. And obviously 3 strikes means you're out. A pitch outside this area is called a ball. 4 balls against the batter and he gets to walk to first base. That sounds simple enough, but there are 3 other ways for a team to get you out. Firstly, if the batter hits the ball along the ground, the opposing team can throw the ball to the base he's running to. If the ball beats the batter to the base, he's out. A batter can be tagged out whilst running between the bases. If he hits the ball and the ball is caught in the air by the opposing team, he's also out. Once 3 outs have been made, their half of the inning is over and the other team gets to bat. Once both teams have batted, this is known as an inning. The game is played over 9 innings. There are no ties in baseball, so if the score is tied after 9 innings, extra innings will be played to determine the winner. Now that's basically it, but there's a few other rules you'll need to understand before playing or going to a game. For example, home run. If a batter hits the ball out of the park between the foul lines, the batter, and anyone else standing on the bases, gets to walk freely around the bases and back to home.
Uncontested.
All runs score. Stealing bases. To help batters move along the bases, some players will try and make a run for the next base. This is a risky gamble as the opposing team will be prepared for this and will try and get you out. If the batter is caught out, he is caught stealing. If a catcher misses or drops the ball, the batter is allowed to try and steal first base. Tagging up. If the ball is caught in the air, any player standing on the bases must start from that base before running to the next one. Ground rule double. If in the rare instance a ball is hit onto the ground between the foul lines and leaves the ballpark, the batter automatically walks to second base. Double play. This is where a ball is hit into play and the defending team gets 2 outs, usually by way of throwing to one base and then another. Designated hitter. In Major League Baseball, American League teams can opt to have someone bat in place of the pitcher. This player is known as the designated hitter, and he usually specialises in hitting the ball and scoring runs. In the National League, and everywhere else, the pitchers must bat for themselves. There are many other rules not discussed here, but as you watch or play baseball, the rules will become clear. If you found this video at all helpful, please like, share and subscribe.
Really interesting.
It takes me ages to make one of these things, and good karma is always appreciated. Be sure to follow me on Twitter also, but in the meantime, enjoy baseball.
Wow, okay, so there's a lot to digest there, but so the basics are obviously there's the pitcher, the batter, the pitcher is trying to get the batter out and vice versa. You hit the ball out. If the pitcher makes a connection with the ball, if the batter makes a connection with the ball, they then have to try and make it around all bases, and if they do that, the pitcher is out. Yeah, it's going to probably take me quite a while to wrap my head around these rules. I think what I'm going to probably do is ask you guys in the comments, give me like the most basic explanation of the rules of baseball. Like, give it to me as simple as you can. Like, imagine that I'm 5 years old, all right? Imagine you're explaining this to your 5-year-old nephew. Like, tell me what I need to know. What are the most important rules of the game and the most important concepts of the game? Please do that for me. I'll really, really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and keep throwing the recommendations my way. I know I say it all the time, but it genuinely helps me out, because if I know you enjoy watching something, I'll definitely enjoy reacting to it. So like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, keep throwing the recommendations, and I'll catch you in the next one.